Hello, my friends. It's me. I'm coming to you today with the video process. I would not call it tutorial. It's more video process. It was a long footage to edit. So we will make the shell piece, and I have a small announcement. I joined those beautiful talents that you could see on the screen as the Finnabar brand ambassador. Yay, so happy. Okay, let's jump into the video. So some time ago I did my seahorse. It was a part of the live stream, and I did a video process as well, and you asked for different angle and more details. So I thought that as I decided that will be my first piece as Finnabar brand ambassador. Okay, it's the last time. I will not brag, promise. I wanted to tackle something cool, and I really enjoyed seahorse, so I thought that I will make a seashell. I'm testing different angles, and I hope that, I see that it's better than seahorse. It's still not perfect, because I would have to put some background over there. I will figure it out with time. Just give me some time and it will be perfect. I'm happy with the improvement anyway. So seahorse was fully made from clay, and it is such a heavy piece, and my stick that was holding the seahorse broke on some point. I wanted to avoid that, so I created the base of my construction with cardboard and aluminium foil, the bulk that I will cover with clay. And it's such a good solution. It worked so well. First assembly I did with hot glue, just to quickly secure those elements, as they will be covered with clay and with gel medium, so I'm sure that they will hold in place. Hot glue is here just to hold my construction, and covering it with clay took ages. And in some areas I was using a little bit of heavy body gel to secure clay to the wood, because the base is wooden, and then I added my clay and I smoothed it out to get a shape, and don't get attached to the shape of the piece, because I will change it a little bit, because those spikes on the bottom, they were way too much when it was standing there and just drying. I decided to change it. You will see the new shape later on. After I was happy with my clay layer, I moved to the Finnabar Sculpting Medium. You just dip your fabrics and natural materials in it, remove the excess of product, and when it dry, it will make them hard, nice, sturdy, like sculpture basically. And oh my god, I love to use that product with ribbed fabric like cheesecloth or lace, because it will give you those elements that are so distressed and hanging everywhere around. You can also just harden your fabric flat and then attach it to your piece, like we will do here in few spots. And here you can see how I changed my piece. I removed all the spikes on the bottom. I made them significantly smaller, and just played with the shape. For my elements, I used a lot of mold impressions that I covered with black gesso and waxes. The name of the waxes and colors show up on the screen. I really like those products that are showing up on the screen. And I attached everything to my base with heavy body gel to make sure that everything will adhere nicely, because we are sticking resin, metal to wood, clay, bunch of different materials. So heavy body gel will be the best option. It will make sure that nothing will fall off from my piece, and I already dropped it and nothing fell. I just broke one of the spikes and I had to fix it, but yeah, it worked beautifully. And yeah, I'm assembling my composition from variety of elements. All of them will be in the description box, and as we are at it, please subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I always let you know if I'm doing some live streams or anything will happen on any of my social media. The info will be on Instagram, probably in Insta stories, because I'm not able to plan ahead still, so everything is like lastminute.com. When I was happy with my construction, and by the way, yeah, quality improved because I switched the settings, and yeah, I'm really happy with this quality of video, and I'm happy that for painting part we had the better one. I decided to cover it with the first layer of paint. My palette from Art Daily, and by the way, all the info about this piece will be in the description box, so just check it out. I was working with Art Daily palette. It's turquoise and watercolor, so I started with the mint impasto paint, and I diluted it a little bit because I didn't need so much coverage, and I just wanted under painting layer because it doesn't have to be perfect, it will be still brushed over. And then I went with acrylic paint in deep turquoise, and just added a lot of color, and it's a lot of going back and forward with those colors. Also impasto paint in Snow White, I didn't do this one, I wanted full coverage to have this dry brushed effect. I was going for very watercolory look, but I also wanted very intense color in the middle of my composition, so I thought that it would be the easiest way to build it up and go back and forward between lighter and darker shades. Because liquid acrylics are translucent, so when you build up your layers, they will just become more and more deep and rich with color. I removed white and blue paint from all the metal elements with a little bit of acetone, and then I went ahead and create my watercolor layer. I build it up with adding paint and diluting it with water to create watercolor-like effect. And I'm using still turquoise liquid acrylic paint, and time to time I dab off the excess of paint with a wet towel. That will help me with that watercolory effect on my piece. You will see me spraying the blue color, and I discovered that it's such a nice way to get a decent coverage on weird surface. This top of my shell is really weird surface, so I just added a little bit of diluted liquid acrylic to a tiny sprayer bottle with the water, but you have to remember to clean it just after you use it, because otherwise the pump will stuck. It's acrylic, it will stick the pump. To add a little bit of the contrast and a little bit of variety of colors, and to showcase that turquoise a little bit more, I added a little bit of carmine, that is beautiful rusty color, and then I went ahead and add my waxes, my matte waxes. I used turquoise one for the patina effect. I use brown and charcoal gray to add deep shadows in the areas that I want to push back a little bit, and I finished it off with a white wax applied with big soft makeup brush all over for dry brush like effect. You could use also acrylic paint, but matte wax gives such an amazing result. As the finishing touch, I added again a little bit of my 2 metallic waxes, and I also used brushed iron at the end just to highlight my elements, and that's how I created that one. I'm really happy with this piece. I hope that you liked that video. Remember, if you liked it, subscribe to my channel, leave me a like. If you like it, don't like it, have any questions or concerns, leave me a comment down below. And right now, YouTube should recommend you a few other videos from me if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much. I wish you a nice and creative day, and see you at the next one. Bye.